Okay, I want to say hi guys, welcome once again. We're doing actual practice here of doing animated scenes using using stick figures, and then turning them into proper characters basically. In the last image I did some practice scenes and stuff like that, but I'm trying to do different kinds of movements and stuff. I'm just trying to choose one of these images now to use for a background, one of these rough images. Let's see what I've got. So this one, quite a lot of images. Like these are taken from a 3D model, and they're basically just images. Now you don't have to have such crazy movements, you know, you could have like all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, I've got an idea already. I was thinking to have someone standing in this window, but now I'm thinking I want to have a character on the outside ledge of this building, some crazy person, and I want to have them like holding an umbrella or something, or holding something up above their head, like covering themselves from the rain. Okay, let's just do that. Even though it doesn't make much sense because there is glass windows here, and if the umbrella wasn't tilted, then she'd probably get knocked off the building, you know, bounced off across the window. But let's just do this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just literally use whatever methods I can here of drawing the rough start off point first of these images. So let's go. Let's work this out, okay? Let's work this out indeed. I'm going to have this pretty strong here. We're going to have some crazy steps, by the way. I thought I'd just let you know that. There's some crazy steps. Understanding half the body. So this is a very important thing. Do I do a line like that? I don't know. Or do I do a... That looks weird. Or do I... or do I do a line like this? I think it's going to be like this. This character's holding an umbrella, right? Let's just have that. We're going to have to add that in then, aren't we? Now we're going to have the character, you know, here. I need to hurry up. The whole point about this is speed. Okay, that is the whole point. So I'm going to need to hurry up. Otherwise it doesn't mean anything basically. And it doesn't matter if we're rough either. So that's what I need to understand. I need to stop this notion of you know, wasting time. I need to be able to do this fast. So let's see, you know, now I'm gonna basically, I've got to think. See, this is the hard thing. So I'm gonna be here now. The character's about here. This is going to be here. Now I'm going to have the umbrella about here, and this is going to be a different thing. So like a little cheat scene here. So about here. Now the next scene is going to be, you know, another cheat scene as well. Okay, this is here, and yeah, this is a fun scene actually. So this is here, and you're going to use the umbrella in some way to, let me see, so that the body is about here. Hold on. Well, it should have been about there actually, but we're going to see, let me think about this. So she turns around. Ah, now I see. Now I see we've got the wrong angle. So she's going to hook that around there. Is that right? Yeah, that's actually right. Okay. Let's imagine both hands are there, you know, and imagine the legs super long for some reason. I don't know, but it's just okay. So maybe move the body back over here then. Actually, make more sense. So this has reached out. Let's see, one. She turns around. This leg comes back around here now. Okay. And this one's about here. Okay, good. This one She's basically hooking herself around using this thing basically. It should be like about like that actually. Let me see, this is here, the body will be about here, holding on to it, you know, and this one is going to be there. This is here now here. I'm going to make it so that the umbrella is now irrelevant basically. Okay, the arm's still there, and you know, that's basically in there. It's not going to look exactly right, you know, but you get the idea. And this one's going to be there for some reason. The umbrella's been lost obviously, and now that's up there, and it's the, you know, it's the wrong shape. Let's see from the beginning. Character about there, character about there. Okay, stand. I've kept the basic height basically the same. So now we're going to just get into it. Okay, so I've used really basic shapes to just block in that. Okay, so let's just see what we can do. We'll have that very, very faint so we can just about see that. I'm going to go on top. Actually need it, as I always say, and I'm going to go for dark black, and let's just go really fast now. Because I can do these stick figures pretty fast. It's already like 7 minutes in almost. I'm going to go really fast now, draw in the frames. Okay, so let's go along. First I'm going to turn off the onion skins for that bottom layer. Let's just do it. You ready? So I'm going to use my basic light. I'm going to zoom in so I can do better work, and let's see what the heck I can do. Okay, see if I can draw a nice-ish like character. Try to work as fast as possible now, okay? But forcing myself to try to do it a little bit nicer is what I'm doing. So this is the thing. This is it's a challenge. I'll say that. I'm going to put her in a skirt in this one as well to make it even more a bit of a challenge. Okay, not the best arm there, but you got the idea. The umbrella's here. I may have issues with the umbrella and everything in this one. This is a real challenge for me. This is okay. Putting this nice as possible. Okay, trying to erase as I go. Trying to make it really nice. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Just so like that. Okay, there. Okay, the feet. I'll just do a little small, simple feet. Next one. Next one is going to be this skirt. So I'm literally just working with what I'm seeing here. This leg here. Okay. This one. Weird. Let me see. Now it's like there. Hang on. Get a bit messy already. But you know, we got the basic thing going. Okay, so that leg's in front of that one for some reason there. This is in front there. Okay, let's see, then the face, okay. There's the neck about there. Okay, this Okay, that's there. Put the hand behind there. I know it's a bit of a cheat, but whatever. Okay. Okay, doing this as fast as possible. Let's just check my time. I said it was 7 minutes, now it's 10. It's taking me about 3 minutes to do those 2 images. Okay, so quite a few. We've got how many to do? This 9, 10, 11 images. Okay, let's go. And don't forget, every image is different, so you can't really judge time by its image. As such. See, some images might be actually easier to draw than others. So this is not a good one. I've done not a good job there, I don't think, but just do the eyes closed. Simple one here. This is like, that should be about there really. Just you've got to teach yourself to like be able to rush, like as though you were doing like a rushed animation, but work at the same speed, but work with what you already know, like basic drawing, like just trying to make it the same speed as you're rushing. Like it's good, like it's really a challenge, it really is. Like, that's what you want to be good at anyway, so I know I'm really drawing these boobs in nice and well here. That's me, I can't help it, I just can't help myself. I've already taken much longer on this image than the previous two, actually, by talking too much as well, so that's not good. And here, hold on, it's kind of wrong. This leg is actually in front now, right? Right or wrong? Hang on, it should be, yeah. See, 1, 2, hold on, 1, 2, 3. And another problem is like the actual length of the leg. See, the important thing here really is, let's see, because this should be down here more further really. See, the important thing is getting those stick figures right, like in terms of proportions at least, not detail but definitely proportions. Like the legs were too short there, you see, for example. So that is the challenge. I have to keep erasing as I go, and it's like that is what slows you down, having to keep correcting yourself. And if this was a real animation, which is what I'm actually practicing, see, for this, what I'm doing, then this is a challenge. You see, now I need to shrink this one down, but it can do it, see, it fits in. But now if I go back, okay, so that works. Okay, good. I guess it's just working with the tools as well, I'll do this up here. God, I'm really liking them legs, but let's have a look. Okay, that's going there. We don't want it to be too deformed, if you know what I mean, like constantly changing, too much. So that's going to be there. Next one, really simple. Next couple, I think, so we can kind of move along somewhat. We can do these shapes here. This is like just cheating stuff really. The arms are behind there, we don't even see them too much. These little legs, I'm trying to like imagine, see the thinness of the legs where need be. So working certain things out. There. Okay, good. Okay, such. So 1, 2. Next one. Okay, this is a really easy one. The umbrella there through these parts in the middle. Okay, good. This is a real cheap one. You see how I did this? Skirts behind there. That's about there. This leg's reaching out to go on there. The good thing is we can do this kind of stretchy, morphy stuff, and with cartoons anyway. So you can do things like this. You see where at least it's workable. See, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Maybe that skirt should be showing a bit more there. At least. So let's get back onto it though. Let's see if that makes sense even. So he's going across there. One. Yeah. Okay, we need to change the shape a little bit, like this, a little bit. You see, this is the center over there of this. Now, let me see. So, how the hell is she holding this? Trying to work this out. Okay, I think it needs to be like this. Arm is here holding it, and this arm's like behind there or something. We don't really see it too much. Okay, just good to see how well I can finish this. Boobs under there, other shoulders back there, we can't really see that part. I think this should be a little bit longer actually, this part of the clothes, see, yeah. And then that's right, yeah, this one, the leg is actually rising now. That's what I was doing with this one, see, there, and then here, this leg's closer to us, see, this is the whole point, see, this is, yeah, this is that, you see there, this is where the body would be, there, that part, the panties. Okay, there, okay, good, kind of a basic shape of the feet there, good. Okay, well it looks a little bit big I think, so we're going to make it a bit smaller and shrink that up, stretch it out. Good. Do the faces. I was thinking it's been a while since I've drawn a face, but the reason is because the other images didn't have faces, did they? Kind of lost track, see. Put the shape in nicely. Simple face, but you know, still. Now from here, next one, nearly finished, right? Ugh, I want to say it. Look, 4 more to do. In fact, that's not too bad. Can do other things too, like this. Could be. She's going to lose that umbrella in a moment, as I say. Doing that here, the arms going in. You know, hang on. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So that is actually there, which makes that wrong. So the angle's a little bit wrong. Is the angle? Yeah, the angle is wrong. I've drawn the angle wrong. So this is going into the center there. This is, yeah, this is going to be fixed up, definitely. I'll just put a line there so you can see that more clearly. Just, it's okay. It's not too bad a deal. You know, this the back of the shoulders here. Basically, this is what this is. At the back of the shoulder, on the hands, whatever, holding on. So she's like swinging around. Not the best images. Now I'm getting a bit sloppy on her with my pen work, but you know, it's alright. It's working out alright. You know, this one, yeah, this is here. This, yeah, this leg is here. Have this foot here. The other one is like over there. See, already. Just trying to hook around. See. Fix that up a little bit like that. Go here. Now she's really swung around. I'm trying to understand what the hell I've done there actually as well. But you can see, oh, I know what I've done more or less here. The back of the umbrella's there. So let's just do the back of the hair just quickly. Just understanding where those lines are is okay. I could even have the other arm, rather than by her side, I could have the other arm about there, and that would make more sense actually. Just twist that up a bit at the back there, make it a bit more movement in it. You know, and then this is okay, this is like the back of the heel, and this is the foot really anyway, so the other knee is bent in front of her. And we understand a lot more about the anatomy by doing that as well. This could be in front there, or it is in front of there, you know. This shoe's about like that. But before that we need to check that in relation to that, which is looking wrong now. I tell you, Critter is really good for animation. I'll say it's very good for animation. You can see how we're getting all those shapes. About 3 more okay to do, so let's go in. She's lost the umbrella anyway. She's gone inside the school probably. Maybe there's no glass in those school windows. Okay, so we're going on. Now we don't have much of a guide point even here, see? So like that's like that. Putting her eyes closed there for there. I don't know why I'm being lazy really. In the next scene I'll do a better bit of detail, I think. I should do it in every scene, you know, but I know those hands look like claws by the way, but yeah, you know. Okay, good, so that's that. Now you got these knees in place. I don't have to follow that exactly, you see. I can just, you know, put the rest of that there. Clean things as I go, you know, put this here a little bit, that's okay. Her head's against the wall there, as you can see. She lost her umbrella, damn it. This hand there, okay, and then umbrella, no, elbow, I mean about there. This hand standing up a bit fast there, so put that there. Put the ear about here. I'm going to change the head position a little bit there, and it's kind of a cheat, but and the top there, that the body, you see. The skirt's more like flopping down there here as she's standing up. Again here too, like the legs are not totally straight, you see, so like the feet are about here really. So I'm gonna shrink this down in a moment, okay, and reorganise this part, you know. So I'm gonna do that, don't worry, just fixing it up as we go. You know, this could be about there maybe, but she's probably looking in, wondering where her umbrella's gone now. Something like that. I'm going to re-shrink that now, and we've got one more image to do if I'm not mistaken. Have we? It needs to be repositioned either way. Let's go. And I can turn on onion skins to even know. See. You know. Put that there. I don't know why it's making that so big now. You know, last frame rate, so let's do this. And that's all in under half an hour. We've got this basic line art. I mean, obviously it will take like colouring and stuff as well. You know, you just go on this now, on this layer here, turn it down slightly, go on top, and let's do. I'll turn off the onion skin, it's distracting, and we'll just have this there, the final one. And when you got these movements, sometimes when the characters are moving a certain way, like, you won't see so much detail anyway, you know, in your characters. You won't need to see so much detail anyway, I'm trying to say. You know, so it's like, it's okay if they're just moving so fast, and in the final position you'd see better art. Plus, you're not always seeing actual you're not actually always seeing them moving anyway. Sometimes the characters are not moving. Here I'm going to have to like just resize it. Hold on in a moment, I think. bit rough indeed. Still a bit of rough stuff going on here, but now we're going to just I don't know why it's doing that, but okay, I'm going to reorganise this. Doing that for some reason. The hair's a bit bigger at the end here, I don't know why, but just fix that up a bit, make her a bit more slimmer, yeah. And there we go. The hair is looking a bit big, I must say, it's looking a bit weird, if you ask me, so let's go in anyway. Erase that a little bit, and fix it up a bit. Yeah, okay, make it the same as it was. Something like that, right? Okay, that's basically more or less, right? Okay. And yeah, I know I could be here all day, like, you know, adding stuff and that, but you know, let's just get rid of that. Let's just play this. I'll add hold frames to about like 16 or whatever it is, yeah. Go there, we'll add it to about, we'll make it finish about here. And I'm going to just turn that off for a little minute. And press play. I'll just press play. Fast. If I turn it down slowly, turn down the frames. Speed it up again. The timing's not too amazing. I mean, I must say, like, you see, like the timing of the whole thing, like. I mean, like, it's hard to kind of see what's what as such, you know. If that makes sense. But I think it's to do with the colours as well and everything, and the actual lines themselves. How some lines are thicker and some are thinner. Bit of a disappointment, but it's okay. At least we got this in, you know. Look. Let's see. So you got the whole motion in. Let's start about here. Okay, so if you wanted to do a better one, you could like do better artwork. You know. Put some music, put some sound effects, and do much better artwork. But it's a quick one, yeah. Put some sound effects. See, if that was in a story, it might be good. If you played that fast, you know. And for a lot of you know, scenes, you wouldn't even need to add you know, so many frames. Even though this is not a lot of frames, is it? But I could have this here. I could add some rain and stuff, obviously. Let's add some hold frames. Add multiple hold frames of about 6 or something. 6 hold frames. What happened there? Did I remove them? Insert multiple hold frames, yeah. Insert multiple hold frames. 7. Oh, okay. Insert multiple hold frames. I'm going to add about 2. Make it a slower motion here. She pulls herself around. Whoop. Boom. And then this here. Multiple hold frames. 2. 2. And then whatever. I'll go about here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, we got that ghost in the background. I'm going to turn that off. Yeah. Bit better when you like control certain speeds of certain things. So, oh, pulls herself around. Oh. Could have been more frames on her standing up. That would have been better. And you should have like rain and stuff. And if I had colours in here and everything, it would look even better, you know. What I'll do just to show you that, just really quickly. Yeah. No, I'm not going to bother actually. I was going to like put some basic like fade of a colour in the background to show you. You know. I guess I could do some like effects or something on top of it, like for example, let me see, something like that, and then press play. It's not perfect, but you get the idea. I'm just trying to show you something. The images got worse as we went along, but you know, got a good bit of fun. You know, thanks for watching. As I say, you know, damn it. But yeah, if that had colour, it'd be much better, obviously. Just a rough practice one, as I say. I'm going to do more practices like this. I've got an actual proper cartoon to be working on, and I'm just going to be trying to do better art in that anyway. And there's different kinds of scenes. They're not all full body ones anyway. I mean, sometimes you can have like just a simple animation in general. Like, let me just show you for example. Here we go. Just imagine if I had a character here standing. I'm not going to draw the hair, I'm just going to draw it like a simple character, okay? So don't worry, I'll show you the hair in a moment. What I'm trying to say. If I was to have some character standing here, you know, with a couple of boobs, okay, a couple of boobs on it, and it'll be like about like that, a couple of boobs on it, you know. And what you could do is, you know, I'm not going to draw everything, finger and everything right now, but let's just imagine I'm going to draw her properly standing there in a moment, okay? But let's just imagine, okay, that this character's here. I'll just shrink it down a bit and put the character about here. Sure. And then do a couple of nice legs, you know. That looks better already with them nice legs. Otherwise it'd be like way too short. Now with that understood, you know, if I put that lower, I can literally just give like a few frames of animation. Let's just do some, you know, do some hair, you know, and I could do that. Let me go here quickly, you know. Shit, what I need to do actually with that is I need to insert multiple hold frames. Hold on. Insert multiple hold frames. More even actually. Cancel, hold on, insert multiple hold frames. Okay, right, now this is going to be the last frame. Go on the top now, on this here, and then go to the different frames. Just turn that up for a minute so we can see what we're doing. Okay, and then just pretend that the wind is blowing or something, you know, and you can like do the hair a certain way, you know, so that the hair is moving, you know. It's not perfect, but you get the idea, right? And you could do some stuff with that, see. So, you know, if I was to do that, okay, put this one underneath that and just give it some red hair, whatever, and give it some whatever colour hair, just for a bit of fun, just to show you. And then, you know, I could have that character's hair moving in the wind, obviously, and just animate only like a few frames is what I'm saying. You see, hold on, if I just turn it off for a second as well, and turn that off a second as well, and we do that, you see, I can have this animated here. It's not going to be moving very naturally, I know, in this, but you know, the point is there. You know, I'm going to have to stop this video in a moment, okay guys, but I'm just showing you the point. Okay, colour this in very quickly, and you know, you could have certain things moving in a scene where you're not having the whole thing moving, and it would still look good. I'm saying, you know. So let's imagine now if I bring this on to full opacity. Okay, you see, and then I'll merge that down with the layer below. It's okay. Set this to end time. Press play. You should have some moving here. Press play. Yeah, you see, it's not perfect, but you get the idea. I could do certain things and bring characters to life, so to speak. Bring characters to life. Always slow things down or add more frames to a simple part of an image and have it moving. So I'm having that slow, and you have the sound of wind and stuff, and do all kinds of stuff. Face expressions or other things in the background moving. You know, if you had the wind blowing, the sound of the wind blowing, that would be pretty lifelike, right? If you had good art to it, you know. So I'm going to stop this and say thanks for watching. In the next video we'll do something else, and then I'm going to be working. Behind the scenes, I'm going to be working more on my actual animated cartoon. What we're going to be doing in the next video is I'm going to try and do some more positions of my main character. I'm going to try and draw in some good positions. Then I'm going to start, when I get time as well, pretty soon I'll try and do some more nice paintings as well, of like scenery and some people faces, like realistic, very realistic ones. So that's coming up very soon as well. Okay, in the next couple of days hopefully I'll start to do some. But what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to try to do some so I'm going to start working on my next cartoon, my animated cartoon. Before I do that, I'm going to try and do some like practice sketches of the character anyway. So in the next video you're going to see some practice sketches of the main character, and stuff like that. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying what I'm doing. I've got good animated cartoons coming up that I'm working on as well, and all kinds of designs and art and some sci-fi stuff and some more gorgeous women, like really nicely done ones hopefully as well, pictures and stuff. So you take care guys, epic stuff on the way. Take care now.